that's I don't know any music.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're speeding. So tell me about your fake ID stories. I'm sure you have them.
Robin, you went there.
I don't have them.
I never had one. I cannot pull one off.
I had a fake ID. I had a few. And there were no real stories. It worked pretty well. One time, well, I mean, when I got one of them, the man who I bought it from was a really shady, weird dude who was in college. He was a college guy who somehow like figured out he could make a lot of money selling fake IDs to high school kids. And I remember he would not let me leave, he kept me at his apartment longer by with conversation. Like he didn't want me to leave, like he was lonely or something. And that really freaked me out because he would be like, wait, just stay, check out this cool video game I got. And I was like, well, I gotta go, I gotta go not get killed by you now before you murder me and laminate my genitals.
No,
you know how that
fake
one
ID
goes.
here.
No.
Yeah.
No. But you're 17, 18.
18.
Right? Did you fantasize about getting a fake ID?
No, I never knew I could pull it off. I look like 5 years younger than I am.
What about knocking off a liquor store or, getting booze? Did you ever do something like that, try to get somebody to buy you?
Yeah, I would ask homeless gentlemen near my high school to buy us alcohol. Most of the time it ended with them taking the money or the alcohol or both. And there's really nothing we could do about it because they out-crazied us. There was no real combative. I couldn't be like, well, I'm gonna intimidate you by doing this. Because they had already intimidated me, yeah.
By being a bum.
Being a homeless gentleman, if someone was gonna steal something from me, I would be intimidated enough. I'm too much of a wuss.
Homeless people that might be watching this. Probably referring to them as bums.
Well, it's an offensive term.
Bum?
The term bum, yeah. Homeless gentleman just refers to one without a home.
Yeah, I guess it's two different things. You could be a bum and have a home. You could be a bum and live somewhere and still be a bum.
You could be a bum and have a home, but I'm not describing a bum. I'm describing
a tramp.
Yes.
Now, how do you act drunk? How does that work?
You think back on times when you have been drunk yourself.
It's like acting shocked. You have to pretend that you have to fake it.
You think about something or someone you saw who was drunk, and you emulate that without actually being drunk.
Yeah.
That's how I did it.
Yeah.
I don't know how these guys did.
I was drunk for the majority of shooting. It was acting not drunk that was the trick.
Yeah, acting not drunk was really Michael's big problem.
What were you drinking exactly?
On set?
Yeah. I mean, during those scenes, what do you don't actually...
Oh, you drink non-alcoholic beer or...
Apple juice? I remember drinking apple juice at one point. Water.
Water a lot of time,
like vodka, water. Yeah.
Now,
a lot of water.
Fake beer.
Hydrated.
O'Doul's fake beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
did you actually... You're still in high school, no?
No, I graduated a couple months ago.
Oh, a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you remember from your sort of high school crushes?
There weren't. I was in my drama class, and there weren't really any cute girls in my drama class, so I didn't really have many crushes in high school. It's kind of sad. It's true, though.
What about you, Jonah?
What do I remember about them?
High school crush.
I remember that they're all whores who didn't want to go out with me. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I had a crush on, there were a couple girls that I'm glad I never...
Yeah.
never ended up with because it's better to have that image of them of the more relationships you have, the more you realize your vision of somebody is a lot better than who they actually are and a lot of times.
Yeah.
And, but the girlfriends I had in high school were all really nice and awesome.
Yeah.
I remain friends with them.
Michael?
Yeah, I agree with Jonah. It's kind of I remember liking girls in 9th grade that I still know and I don't think were right for me. Right. I didn't really know that well, it's just, so it's fortunate for me that they wanted nothing to do with me.
And when you're in high school, you have the girls you really are oh, they're so perfect. They're you have such a perfect image of them that would definitely get shattered if you knew that they weren't as great as you thought they were possibly.
Right.
Unless they were, and then,
Yeah.
Now, this movie is so lovely. There's a message in this movie, wouldn't you say?
Right.
Yeah, I
Tell me
think
what that is.
friendship
Yeah.
Being,
rocks. Friendship rocks.
Don't take your best friend for granted.
Yeah.
Enjoy the time you have with your friends because life is constantly changing.
Yeah. Don't get in the car with Joe Latrulio.
Be yourself. Be somebody else.
You rock.
Combine that.
You rock, Lisa.
Twist it.
You rock, Lisa.
And then push it out to Robin.
Push it out to Robin.
That's how I would describe it.
My message was, hey, Daniel, there's going to be a little boy named Daniel who watches the movie, and I hope he gets it. I hope he gets into the theater. He might have to sneak in.
Well, I think the big
He's only
message
11.
of the movie in the end is also like, we spend the whole movie trying to buy alcohol to impress these girls, but if we had just asked them out or had enough courage to ask them out in the first 10 minutes, they would have said yes.
It's a more entertaining story.
And we
though,
end up
that-
not, the alcohol ends up deterring us from having sex in the end.
That's true. Yeah, I guess we're kind of putting down alcohol.
Yeah, I was saying.
Because Chris is the only one that ends up with the girl, and he's sober.
No, I'm a little drunk.
You're a little drunk?
I drank with the cops throughout.
Oh, okay, but you're buzzed. You're not okay.
No,
So
I'm not
drink in moderation.
Yeah.
And you'll end up with the girl that you've been pining after.
Exactly.
Who in
That's
your case
how
was Nicola,
Yeah.
Aviva, played by Aviva. The only
one
actress,
word.
only actress on set whose name was a palindrome.
All right.
He's
sounds
so
good.
right.
Thanks,
On that
Robin.
note.
Okay,
Nice meeting you
nice to meet you too.
Robin, thank you.
Nice to meet you.